Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kokoski, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hello, how are you all? I hope you are all doing well. How are you this day? I know there's at least one person there being sneaky. It is your raison d'etre to lurk. But lurk away is what I say. I appreciate you being here. Cat, we can indeed speak with Cat. How are you? One day, villager, can you go fix that error villager not found? What if I told you that is actually an emote, and you, like Alias, have, like, jitters blindness? It is a sad affliction, but it is treatable. It can be dealt with. Just looks like a broken image link to me. Hello, Albeek, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, I have that wonderful experience again where I've ordered a thing, and this thing should, in theory, be turning up at some point. But sadly, the initial delivery time of while I wasn't streaming has become partially while I'm streaming and partially not. So, I get to do that wonderful thing, which is hope to hear the door. To make sure I hear the door, I have moved the door ringer to inside this room. So if I get startled suddenly, my delivery's right, van on my drive now. Well, hello Ada, how you doing? I am glad that your delivery turned up. Can you make it so that my delivery turns up right now too? That would be absolutely fantastic. So possible dance time. Yeah. Possible dance time coming in the middle of the stream as well, because the delivery could turn up any time between now and slightly past the stream ending, and possibly after it. So it could be any time. I'm just going downstairs now to double check that they are not parking up outside now, but it does not seem like they are at the moment. I've not been having much luck at all recently with deliveries going out at reasonable, or rather arriving at reasonable times. No luck whatsoever. But there's not a lot I can do about that. I'd like them to turn up, this delivery to turn up, because it has my Blood Bowl team in it. And I'd like to start assembling that, but if it doesn't turn up, then I can't really do much about that, can I? I got a Ring doorbell that helps it. I understand that they are incredibly useful, but for me, I don't personally want one because of the risks of people using such a ringer to determine that I'm actually not in the house, and then they'll just decide to break in. Your doorbell just went. Why is everyone else's doorbell going? Why isn't mine? I want mine to be going. Packages it. Oh, where's my package? I want my thing. But no, I have not seen it. Oh. Yesterday I had a package delivered and they didn't even ring the doorbell. They went, "Oh, it's here." And I went, "You didn't put this in the bin, did you?" They put it in the bin. No ringing, and me and my partner were both in the house. So it wasn't a question of we didn't hear it, it was simply you didn't ring. You didn't ring the doorbell. We were both there. I had to get my package. Well, that sounds good. Going to start reading up. That sounds excellent. I hope you enjoy the solo rules. You have a problem, not me. You're on a 30 stream streak. Thank you ever so much there, Alias. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you. They never ring the doorbell here. They should ring the doorbell. Because I'm more often than not here. That's the thing. More often than not, I am here. So why wouldn't they ring the doorbell? I need to double check my delivery thingy. It's like, hey, here comes the package. I bet the tracking will be hello, Hobo Joe. It's part of a train bells. Like, if I go, hey, you delivering? It's like, it's due to be delivered today. And if I go to live tracking, it goes, it's expected to arrive today. Great. That doesn't tell me anything. You know what's worse? Some delivery drivers that bring stuff to where I just drop packages in the floor in the middle of the bay door leading outside. People in the building working, all without a word. Why just refresh the track page every 5 seconds? Well, sadly, I can't do that. And here's the thing: new headset means that it's harder for me to hear the door. So what I've done for the time being is I have a little the thing emits the sound for the doorbell. Well, the problem here, Alias, is that I do not have a porch. Noise cancellation is beautiful. It can be, but let's put something else like let's say something else about noise cancellation stuff. My hearing. Oh, hang on. Guess what just turned up? I am a happy me because it just arrived. Now I can move the thingy for the door. But yes, noise cancellation headphones are great. They are, but my hearing isn't the best. Even on the best of times, it's not that good. So when Cav and I got a pair of headphones in the past, just plugging in the thing again. When we got a pair of headphones in the past, I couldn't hear myself when I was doing stuff. Was it cake? It is not cake. It's not cake. Right, I get to open my parcel. It has arrived. My thing is here. I'm happy. Right, get to start this off. Right. But, yeah, not only was the live audio only unboxing, yeah, apparently so. You get to hear some unboxing sounds. Live unboxing. It's not that exciting. There is my troll. There is my snotling team. And there is the team for my partner. My partner will be very happy. You got... No. That would not be turning up in the post. That would not be turning up in the post. Yes, my snotlings are here. My snotlings are here. Yay! I'm gonna have fun assembling them after the stream. I'm also gonna have fun assembling my troll after the stream. Tip of the day, do not mail live animals. Indeed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Albeek. There are ways to transport animals in a manner that is safe. And shipping them via the standard mail service is very much not legal. Do not do it. Hello, Matt. Oh, that is true, Animex. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Hillspot, it's 2 p.m. on Saturday, November the 22nd, 2025. I have an events announcement to share today. Now that it's late November, we're getting into the fall season. Don't you just love fall colours? Oh, speaking of fall, we'll be celebrating Turkey Day on November the 27th this year. We're invited a world-class chef to come cook for us in the plaza to help celebrate. I hope he can make it. That's all for today. Have fun out there. I will, thank you. I'm gonna have to assemble both my team and my partner's team and my ogre. Not my ogre, my troll. It's kind of like an ogre, but even more dumb. It is chill time, that is true. Now quickly, we need to do this. Open doors. I'm glad that these turned up right now. I'm glad they turned up now. I didn't want to have to listen out for them. I am glad. What is an ogre if not a troll with a... Oh dear. Alright, morning coat and a giant ribbon. So... the morning coat is for Raymond. The ribbon is for Ione. And we have this here in the middle. Some teams are built for the weakest fighters of Warhammer. And then there's the team that would otherwise be on swarm bases. Yeah! Yeah, there are the team that would otherwise be on swarm bases. And that is me. The quote sort of works, it does. That is me, that's what I do. Oh my! Oh, it's been a long time since we've had a spam bot try to do stuff. Oh. And it is gone! Thank you very much, Demon Dragon. Demon Dragon gets to exert their banhammery abilities. It's not often that happens. By the way, we don't say it often enough, but I, and I'm sure everybody else, also appreciates Demon Dragon putting all of this effort into ensuring that my streams are the best thing they can be. I'm sure you all appreciate it. I know you do. I certainly do. Of course we do. And who better to torture bots than Demon Dragon? That's true. Demon Dragon is very adept at it. Very adept. It's just that thing of we never say these things when we should. So there you go. It has been said. Technically, I now have two teams, because I also have the Bretonians. I don't think my partner wants the Khemri Tomb team, the Undead. Whereas I don't know, I looked at... the teams and thought ogres would be funny, but then I went, you know, ogres would be funny, but snotlings would be hilarious. Snotlings would be hilarious. So now we have snotlings. Also, Crouch has banned the sale of jeweled crabs, just in time too. Alice was about to sell his jeweled crabs. You have ruined that again. So I got an email from a former student who sent me a list of quotes, things to do in class. I may actually be insane. Nah, you're not insane. Probably. Maybe. Perhaps. I need a pair of trousers that match what I'm currently wearing. I don't think I have anything. Ooh, that matches, though. That matches fairly well. it is starting to get a lot colder on the island. So we need to make sure we're bundled up nice and warm. These are the class. Computers are not magic. Friendship is magic. Computers are science. I mean, are you wrong? Are you wrong? I don't think you're wrong. I think you're right. Very right. Very, very right. Whilst not a major focus of Battletech, in the lore there are sports events where they use mechs. I could see that being a case. I could see that being a case. Yeah. And I can finally put away my keys. My keys have been put away. Which go in particular gives you worry? I think the answer to that, Albie, according to what Alice is saying, is yes. I think it is yes. I'm going to keep calling this stupid and keep calling it inept until it does what I want. For those of you psychology students, it's called emotional abuse. Oh dear. Turkey Day! Atlas mechs play football soccer on mech scale. That just sounds amazing. That just sounds awesome. Why would you not want to go see that? I don't even like soccer / football, but I'd be interested in that. Okay, there they are. Where are the people that are coming to sit at... Oh, I've just seen someone. Hello. Oh, Cindy! Nice to see you. I got a thing for you. You give me a thing that I am, would you like? Thing? We will speak with Cat, don't worry. What could it be? Go to see while I open it. Some oranges? Yum. Many so fast is gonna be rude. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll trade you. It's an outdoor air conditioner. You love those. Thanks, Bella. Hi there. What do you need? I just want to chat. Oh my gosh, I have something available. Perfect for your outfit, Sandy. Some slip-on loafers. The colors so glam. You look so good. Folks will say, hey, are you Bella? I'm your fashion godmother. Okay, what kind of clothes are these? They are not the right color. There's also rugby, baseball, and even chess. Mech chess. Huh. Where is Raymond? Where did he end up? Oh, he's over there. Yo, Senstar, feeling strong indeed a room. I got a thing for you. Really? What is it? I'll tell you what it is, buddy. Would you like... fruit? Ha! What do it can be? Someone just unleashed right about now. Thanks. I'll eat you later. Gotta guess what you take. Please take a tropical turban. Thanks, Tom. Oh dear, I know X. Yo, what's up, Adidro? You know jitters exists, right? Do you think I'm too focused on fitness? Because Boris says I need a new hobby. I suppose you could put these muscles to good use. Maybe I should take up fishing in Didaro. After all, winning in a big catch must be an incredible crawl workout, no? And then sprinting around all those fish in your pocket? Talk about resistance training in Didaro. I cannot disturb the cat until he decides to... Oh, there you go. Hey, always good running into you, Senstar. I got a thing for you. Oh, for real? Yep. Would you like... Greek burp joke. Mm-hmm. I don't think I said that. Now what do we have here? It can't be, can it? A morning coat? This is the kind of gift go try right away. Oh yeah, the color's exquisite. Now he looks super fancy. Hello, Griffith. I can't let you walk away with a hand so generous to me. Hey, you gotta take a concierge uniform, okay? Now I'm your boss. I'm cutting your pay, Sandstar. Alright, you got my attention. What's up, Crisp? I just want to say hi. You think I could draw a crowd in this lonely spot, doing nothing else besides my signature dance? Challenge accepted. Here I go. I may have failed. Yo, you want chat? I don't blame you, Chris. We'll chat twice more. Yo, it looks like someone's setting up shop here with an espresso maker. I know to whip up some mean shrimp gumbo from time to time, you know. On an espresso maker? What you up to, Chris? Chat with you one more time. So what's your favorite weather? You a sun person, a cloud kid, a rain reveler? Haha, I just made all those up. But yeah, I'd like to study day. It's just classic weather, you know. Yeah, isn't everybody, Chris? The cafe was acknowledged. Weird. Yep. It was. Someone acknowledged that the cafe exists. There can be miracles when you put someone right by the cafe. Catching shrimp with a rod is impressive. And cooking it in an espresso maker is also impressive. Okay. What we'll do now is grab all these. Like so. And we will make our little route around. I think I've seen a bisque recipe using a steam wand. I'll have to take your word for it on that. My ability to cook complicated meals is not great. Understatement of the century. Yes, I've got a... got all these pumpkins here. I've got a lot of stuff to be getting on with after the stream and tomorrow, but one thing that will be slowing down a lot for the most part is, for a good while, major Warhammer purchases, because I have a lot of models to be getting on with, and not a lot of things I really want at the moment. Lots of stuff to get on with. Indeed. Says Kitty. Yep. Kitty would have some scheme going on. That's a 10-watch stream, by the way, Grimace. That is awesome. That's more than 3. It's quite a bit more than 3. Cooking in a kettle is a very... I don't know what I'd cook in a kettle. Like, using boiling water to cook things is one thing, but cooking in a kettle? Let's double that. Uh-oh! That's a 20-watch stream. Ramen? Yeah, but I wouldn't cook it in a kettle. I would use boiling water in the cup of ramen. Like, cooking it in a kettle implies that you put the food in the kettle. Also, I've never really been much of a ramen eater. I'd rather just have pasta. Strong blackjack move to double down on a 10 again. Yeah, it is. It's very much so. What's interesting is that when you say blackjack, my mind thinks of the game that I played, which was Pontoon. Ramen's what you're having for Turkey Day this year. Hey! That is certainly a choice. Not a bad one at all. Anything, you know, for that time is fine. It's, as far as I've gathered, it's more the time spent with your family than what the food is. Like, take dinner for Christmas. For us, we're just going to have duck. That's the main thing we're going to have. We found even more duck. We have a lot of duck to cook, but last year we had a whole duck. This year we just got lots of little bits of packeted duck. Duck is great. We've got some duck breast, we've got duck legs. And we don't have duck very often, because duck can be pretty expensive, but we have been buying duck as we've been going along. Like, as the months have gone by, we've been finding reduced to clear duck and then putting it in the freezer. So when Christmas rolls around, we can just get it all out, defrost it, and oven it. We'll have that. We'll have potatoes. We'll have some Yorkshire puddings. We also have some... Ooh, we have some very fancy cheese. I am! We're ovening it, yep. We have some very fancy cheese because Cav, a long time ago, went, here's some stuff, go get some fancy cheese from here. And we did. We just got it. And it's really... Oh, it's... We got to taste some of it. Hello, G-Vault. And it was so good. It was so good. We've got some raclette cheese, and we've got some cheese for Christmas time. It'd be so good. Do I like cheese? Yes. Yes, I do in fact like cheese. Cheese is very good. It's making me hungry talking about cheese. I don't want to risk death, but I do want cheese. I have to decide what I'm going to cook for Christmas soon. Last year I went with a more summery spread, being Australian. That sounds good. Again, for me, it doesn't matter what's eaten. It's more who you're spending the time with. Like, I'd be absolutely fine just eating burgers. I'd eat burgers. Most cheese is excellent, but I know I'm mildly allergic to either Gouda or Munster. Which is sad. Okay, we're not having any Gouda or Munster. It is a lot of Swiss cheese. Not Gouda or Munster, though. Which is, you'd be fine. But if you turned up alias and went, hey, we're here for Christmas dinner, I'd be like, who are you and why are you at my house? And then you'd be like, it's me. And I'm like, why are you here? Senstar, how are things doing? They're great. I've got a thing for you. You want to give me something? I do. Would you like? Thing? I wonder what's inside. Oh, this is great. It's some oranges. Exactly, dear dragon. Thanks, that's thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A coverall coat. These are those little gyroids working. How can I help you, Yoink? I want to chat. Ooh, Turkey Day is just about here. It's the day foodies wait all year for. I'm excited to taste everything, but I want to get some cooking in too. I better start gathering ingredients. If only there's lasagna. Oh, that sounds is it homemade lasagna? Because if it's homemade lasagna, that is so tasty sounding. Like, here's the thing to know about me when it comes to food, okay? I like I like food that is nice. But I don't like... Ooh, that does sound good. Homemade lasagna. But I don't like food that is super duper fancy. I could very much just eat, like, simple, hearty, big plates of food. Like, food for me is great. But if it doesn't fill me up, I don't feel like it was if it was meant to be a significant meal. If it doesn't fill me up, I don't feel like it was a good meal. Like, I like to feel full. Like, I had a pretty light lunch today, and I'm starting to feel a bit peckish now, but I'm going to wait. Mainly because last week I ate a lot of food. Last week was a big food week, but then again, you know, birthday makes sense. Trying to make up for that before Christmas happens. Also, here is Burb. Say hello to Burb, everyone. There is a Burb here. Hey, Sandy, perfect time you can take a look, dessert. Here's the problem, though. I was given tons of chocolate. Tons of chocolate for my birthday. But chocolate is fine. Chocolate keeps. If I eat it in moderation, everything will be good. You're not going to believe it. I made some jungle flooring. I was out jogging the other day and somewhere around the 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or it could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out. Stay hydrated. Whoa! When did you learn to make some jungle flooring? Christmas dinner was cold cut sandwiches. My family would spend every Christmas running around visiting family, so parents rebelled and refused to cook a big fancy meal. So even to this day, I won't cook. Oh, that sounds good. Figures! Well, keep working that brain muscle. I want to see what you can do, Berserk. Actually, you know what would be really cool? If everyone could make some jungle flooring. Here, take his recipe and share it around. One of the things I like is... It's a weird thing, but when I occasionally have fish and chips, sometimes I'll have too many chips. Like, there'll be chips left over. And what I do is I save those chips for the next day. And yeah, they get a bit starchy and a little bit... They're not as good. But then you put those chips in a sandwich with some sliced meats, like sliced chicken or sliced ham with some butter. Heat up the chips and... It's tasty. It's good. Oh, I know the sweat things. Those aren't part of the recipe. What's going on? To be real, chip shop fish and chips do not last very long if they're, like, left out. They will last till, like, tomorrow if you put them in the fridge, but they're not as good in the fridge. And don't have them the day after. What do you got, Berserk? It's the way they cook them. What's inside? But I'm definitely of the type of person now, for a long time, I don't waste food. If I have, like, odds and ends left over, I'll find a way to make them work. So what is this right about now? Thanks, I'll eat this later. Time to flex your go-to muscles. I want you to have a suit of lights. Thanks, Jitters. Yeah, trying to go, so, what do you need, Berserk? I just want to. This whole room is dedicated to blasting my abs, Berserk. Feel free to blast your abs if you feel like it. I feel like running over here and saying hi to my other villagers. But yeah, I'm glad that those packages are here, so now I can just... I don't have... For a while now, I've just been getting packages. Like small packages and stuff. Now, no packages. Oh, the relief of not having to specifically listen out for a package is good. There goes the shovel. That's a little less good, but it's a good thing that I carry a spare shovel. Sandstar comes prepared for every eventuality. Shovel. Yeah, Christmas is good. Christmas is a lot better for me personally, now that I spend it at home. Like, don't get me wrong, understandably, I like spending time with my family because I love my family. But, it's a huge amount of travel. It's a huge amount of travel and a lot of expense, and it just... It's just a long way to go, and my partner and I are slowly making Christmas more of our own thing. We set up this, because we have our own place now, so we set up our own tree, and we have our own decorations, and it's just a nice feeling to have your own little corner where you can celebrate Christmas however you want. And my parents always said, you know, celebrate Christmas however you like, even if you come to see us. You can pop in and out whenever and do whatever you want, but it's nice to have my own little space with my partner to have our own Christmas. Also, you saying Bubble and Squeak reminds me of a book that we read at school about a family where they got some animals, some pets, and they were called Bubble and Squeak. Something I think happened that, like, endangered them having the pets, but then of course it got sorted because it was a children's book and everything ended up happily ever after. So, I don't remember what that was called. I'm now starting to wrap my brain about what that was called. What was it called? It might have just been called Bubble and Squeak. It might have. I read all kinds of books when I was younger. I read a lot of books. Just something I did. I also remember that I had a Sonic the Hedgehog joke book, which was... I don't know why I wanted that from the mobile library that turned up. I mean, the mobile library was where I got the Goldhawk books. But oh my, why did I pick a Sonic the Hedgehog joke book? There is only one joke in that entire joke book that I remember. Only one. No. This is a picture of Sonic 06. How young do you think I am? When I was a child at that age, it was original Sonic. Because Sonic 06 didn't exist yet. No, the joke was simple. And it was Knuckles saying, I can jump higher than a house. And Sonic said, that's not difficult. Houses can't jump very high. See? What a awesome joke. Ooh, it's not wrong though. It's not wrong. You get it, good. Hey there, welcome to Episodes where we have been lovely by Claw. Thank you. We haven't found Sasha. Wow, we haven't found 5 villagers. Uh-oh. So Sasha, I want to say thank you for always doing that help label. She talks about you all the time, you know. Says the outfit you bring are always super inspiring. Then she runs back in and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. You've done so much for all 3 of us. Thank you for the root of my quills. Thank you. Hey, jokes are jokes. Jokes are jokes. Hey, Finder, and guard ahead. Thank you. Everyone has their different humor, and you know, dad jokes have their witty repartees, their unexpected curveballs that we throw at you. They do. Next, please come again. I will. They do. Okay. We need to put some stuff away in storage. We also need to find villagers because we've only found 5 of them. See, I make dad jokes and I'm not even a dad. That's what I do. I'm not even a dad. Can't carry anything. Well, we're gonna have to make some room, aren't we? Gonna have to make some room. Do I have an excuse for making those jokes? Yes, but you're an uncle. And uncle jokes do what? I am an uncle, but I haven't had to be... Okay, it's weird. I don't often have to be an uncle. I am an uncle, but you know, I don't often interact with the people that I am the uncle of. But I am technically an uncle. Jokes are only dad jokes if they're full. But in your head, there's a part of you that goes, that was kind of funny. And one day, you'll start laughing at them. See, that's a joke. It makes you a faux pas. Get it? Get it? You faux pas? Cause, yeah, I get it. It's funny. That's clever. These are clever jokes. We're now paralyzed. The Imakuni card would actually be useful now. Yep, it would actually have been useful. At a rare time. We are struggling to find people on the island. Lurk away, Demon Dragon, lurk away. The weather today, by the way, cold and gloomy. The radiator has been firing up a couple of times today. But because we don't open the doors very often, the front door, there is a perk to being in a terrace. Like in a terraced housing. And that is that the heating bleeds in from the other buildings, and your heat bleeds into theirs as well. So it's almost a separate parcels. That's not a problem being terrace. Terrace is different to an apartment. What a terraced house is a line of houses. There's detached houses, and there's semi-detached houses, which are two houses connected to each other. Terraced housing is multiple houses in a line connected together. So you don't have to climb stairs to get into a terraced house. They're all there on a street. I've spent small periods of time in... Is it Victorian? No. Terraced housing is a thing after Victorian eras. The Victorian era. It tended to be built by councils, but council housing over time has been... Certain parts of it have become private, and as you can imagine, our home is a private home. But you see council housing of all kinds, and just because something's terraced doesn't make it council house, and also doesn't make it Victorian. It's interesting when you see all the houses from all kinds of different eras existing in the same space together. You'll see houses that are newer next to houses that are a lot older, and they don't blend together. They don't blend together. You can tell which house is a newer house and which house is an older house. I wish I had your temperatures right now, Ogre. 30 degrees sounds really good. I can tell you the temperatures we have around here. It's pretty cold out there. It is currently... Okay, it's not as bad as it was yesterday. But it is below 10 degrees C outside. And it's raining. So I'm not going to be doing any model priming or varnishing. It is raining. I used to put blackberries in my head when my house now stands. Oh! That's interesting. There was a video I saw quite a while ago of somebody that bought a house that was derelict. It was just a... I found one villager. A house that had been basically mostly abandoned, and they made it up, and it's really nice now. Good afternoon, Gleam. It's nice to see those things. Oh, I really like preserving a house and making it into a new home. Not so right now. Are you sure you want to give me a giant ribbon? I think I'll try wearing this right now. Thanks. Oh, I look great. As a thank you, please take my simple panel. Thanks, Ione. Everything okay, Gleam? I just want to say hi. I was reading a whodunit novel from a library when I found a note sandwiched in between the pages. I read the note and I was shocked. It was the name of a suspect in the novel. Was he the one who did it? I felt so bitter about the whole thing, so I wrote my own name and stuck it in the book instead, Gleam. I don't know why, but I thought a giant ribbon would work really well for that character. And I think I'm right. I think it does. Okay, let's put away that, and that. We do need some room. We do need room. A lot of room. Let's grab this. Ooh, that's expensive. Those are pretty expensive. They aren't used in... I've also found Cookie! Where were you hiding, Cookie? I was thinking about you. Hi there, my fabulous bestie. I got a thing for you. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's fruit. It's a mystery. I will update now. Some oranges. Yum. Running so fast is going to be rude. Thanks so much. I want to say thanks for like an object. It's a Western shirt. Enjoy. Thanks, Cookie. Hey, so weird to see you. What do you need? I just want to say hi. I did everything I planned to today and I want to take it easy tomorrow. All I planned to do today was take it easy. It's all I ever do, so I'm totally great at it. God, I wish that was my life. That'd be fantastic. Okay, just gonna double check that Sasha and Boris are... There's Sasha! Yay, Senstar! I was thinking about how I wanted to see you. I got a thing for you. What is it? Oh, Sasha's looking real smart today. I can take it out and open it. Some oranges. Yummy, you're sugar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, Sasha's looking smart because I gave the man to look smart. Oh, Senstar! You're laying the floor. I need that. I'm ready to share with the bugs. I want to thank you. Yeah, man, I put the portable record player. Hope you like it, Hoppity. I will like it. Thank you. Something you haven't been paying attention. I'd like to tell. Sure smells like me around my house, huh? He's not wrong. So we haven't found Boris and we haven't found Margie. I mean, they could be anywhere. They could even be in the museum. Before we pop to the museum, let's have a quick look in the plaza. Okay, it's just Bella. It's just Bella. God, I feel so much better now that these things have arrived. These things arriving has put a huge weight off my shoulders. Huge weight. Okay. Hope you're all having a decent day, or as decent as you possibly can. You can also move this power bar closer, because we're trying to keep the sound further away. Ooh. Ooh, the sound of the bell, that is. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hillsfire Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like you to assess all of these, please. Oh, Mother, what I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I can totally help. Thank you, no. But I'm a qualified archaeologist. An archaeologist is not what I need right now. You sure? I got loads of glitter. Do not unleash the glitter in the museum again, Tangy. What do you mean again? I didn't do it last time. How'd you know there was a last time? I'm gonna leave now for a totally unrelated reason. Yes. Yes, indeed, it's quite splendid, but alas, some Zebra already has fossils such as these. I'm tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint, have it done true now. Well, thank you very much, brothers. Am I to help you with anything else? Nope, I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. We'll check it here. Check it! No, don't unleash it! Whoops! Finger slipped, glitter everywhere. Oh, it's going to take hours to get this out of the carpet. There isn't even a carpet. It's a force of habit. But there is carpet there. Yeah, but it's not going to get there. It's going to get there, though. Hours try centuries. Glitter. Right, we're going. One thing I picked up and cleared hot is the game is 5 minutes. Oh, there's a Jungle and Urban Strike. Yeah, those were games that were quite big for a while, but I never really liked them. Never really got on with them personally, but then that's the thing. Not every game's for everyone, and I quite like the other games I played. But they are pretty... Oh, there's Margie. Pretty fondly spoken of. Sandy! Guess I wasn't expecting one to be living in here, Tootie. I got a thing for you. For me, really? Yep. Would you like... thing? Can I go ahead and open this? Well, of course you can. Oh, this is great. It's some oranges. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A mosaic tile wall. Thanks, Margie. What's up, Tootie? Let's shout. All of the fossilized creatures here are long gone from our world. It makes me sad that we'll never be able to meet any of them. Where's Margie off to? Margie hiding in a museum today because it's one of the few places in the island where she feels safe. It does have a physics center, so you can pick up stuff and use them as well. That's neat. One game that has... Oh, looking at the mammoth. If mammoths were still around, do you think they'd mind if we wanted to find out what their fur felt like? It's so big! One game that was very interesting for the Mega Drive was Red Zone. Red Zone had something at the beginning that basically said, this game has examples of all of these things, without any additional hardware chips or graphical assistance. All running on native hardware. Also, here's Morris. Well, if it ain't Sandy, nothing run to you here. Kinda caught me off guard. I got a thing for you. You give me something? I am. Would you like... thing? No, wait to see what's inside. Some oranges. Smells darn good, too. I'll give us a real good home. Eat my belly. Let me thank you. Morris's photo, enjoy! Photo time! Shocked you, didn't I, Snort? How's it going, Snort? Let's chat. Ever see one of these looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with? Kinda like me! You ever gonna fill out that empty lot? I'm just kidding. We all know that Jitters lives there, unlike some people that seem to claim he's not a real person. I mean, who'd do that? Who'd pretend that Jitters isn't real? I guess the museum will take anything these days. See, the reason we got this fine specimen here is downright benevolent of you. He is looking at the coprolite. He is indeed looking at the poop. He is examining the poop. I like it when the Peppies look at the coprolite. We know this is a real villager. We just want to know why you weren't inviting him over. But we have! He literally lives here. Look, right there. It says Jitters. Because he lives here. On the island. Because he's the berserk. Right where... You really need to get this looked at. You really need to get this looked at, all of you. You really do. Right, let's go and sell these things. Get another shovel. You think that, do you? You think that. Oh dear. Right, let us... I could plug the headphones in right now. I'll wait until after the stream. Don't sell Boris's photo. Don't sell the photo. Gotta keep that photo, gotta add it to the ever-increasing pile of photo. Okay, we shall get a shovel. You know, we'll buy another shovel while we're at it. You never know, we might need more shovel. Yep. In there. Oh, I forgot to sell these. Well, let's sell them. Timmy got the first set, Tommy can get these. Yep. And this will get me 4,000, nearly enough for the shovels. You also have a deep fat fryer there, just frying some fish. Now, we need to look at how many maple leaves we have, because we want to get some maple leaves if we don't have enough in storage. So I'll put this here. I also need to think about what villagers I want to invite to the island in the next iteration. But how many maple leaves do we have? The answer is 30. We could go with 10 more. We could get 10 more. You mean besides jitters? What if there's a way I could get it set up so that every time somebody types jitters, jitters just appears? I probably shouldn't, because then people would just type jitters just to have jitters be spammed in chat. And as much as I know that you all love jitters, I don't think you could deal with that much jitters. I don't think you could. You would indeed. You would indeed. Well, let's get some more maple leaves, because they're not around forever. We also need to see how many of the other stuff we need too, like the acorns and the... That will probably be fine. Will we be fine on those? Pine cones and acorns are things that we might want too. So we have 30 of them. Where are the pine? They're probably near the bottom, aren't they? They are a seasonal thing. We're probably okay on those, but I would like some more leaves. See if we can get some. Just need 10. Now you can tell which leaves are actually leaves you can catch because they have shadows under them. Other leaves don't. It's the same with the cherry blossom petals, snowflakes as well. We probably do not need any more small snowflakes. We probably have more than enough small snowflakes. Probably more than enough. Also, there were more maple leaves about before I went into the store and did things. Now there are barely any. But we can always reset that by just popping into a house and then coming back out. That is the thing you can do. Or a store. The Able Sisters would do that. It would do that. Apologies for the sniffle there. It is actually strange when we're thinking about like 800 streams of this game, that not long after the birthday celebrations comes the Let's Play anniversary, because that is on the 30th of next year. That will be 18 years of YouTube content. So 240 years or so from now, oh, there's one, we'll be at 20. And 20 years is a long time to be doing anything. "20 years is a long time for anything. I have no idea what to do in celebration of it. No idea. I'm going to pop back into here so that I can reset all of the leaves. Do you got the same passion and drive for it after so long? I mean, yeah? Am I the same person that when I first started doing it back in 2008? No. Has how I do things changed? Yeah. Has the environment around content creation changed? Yeah. Is my content as big as it used to be? No. But the important question is, am I still able to afford doing it? Because I have the support of my community? Yes. And so long as I can keep doing it, I will keep doing it, because I love doing it. Like, as I've grown older, one of the things that I realise I've done is I've generally mellowed. I have mellowed out substantially. Now, I was louder, more exaggerated, and different from when I was a lot younger. I was a lot different. But now I'm 40, and I just don't get... Oh, hello. Are you trying to... You're watching me leave? If I can get a picture of you watching me leave. Oh, leaf's gone. But, yeah, like... The most important bit is you enjoy and you're happy. I couldn't work if you... If there have been times when I have sat down and gone, ugh, and people say that you should, you know, that I should chase things that are the popular thing. And let me tell you, for me personally, it would be a lose-lose deal. Because, A, my community wouldn't be expecting it most likely, and it would show in the sense that a lot of them would watch. And there's no guarantee that I grab the people that you were aiming to grab with that. But more importantly, I wouldn't enjoy it. And if I'm not enjoying something, it shows. It definitely shows. If I'm not enjoying something. But yeah, is it constant trend set? It is, and it absolutely is. Like, the problem comes... Well, A, you know, constantly chasing trend can be expensive, but also, what if you find a game that you end up just really, really liking? But because it's no longer trendy anymore, gotta abandon making that content, and gotta move on to something else. What if it's the opposite? What if it is a game that is super trendy, and you despise it? But that's what the content needs to be, so you make it. And some people say, well, you know, jobs aren't meant to be fun. It's like, why? Why isn't a job meant to be enjoyable? We are really struggling with thieves here. Why isn't it meant to be fun? It should be. Why can't you do the thing you like and enjoy doing it? It depends, of course, on if you are taking a sponsorship. And it depends on what kind of sponsorship you have. I do not, of course, have sponsorships, but I would always be of the belief myself that if the people that are sponsoring you do not give you free reign to say whatever you like, for me that would be the sign that they do not have faith in their product. Like, if they don't let you say what you feel like you should say... That's what the fancy cat. That's going, why won't you let me say if a thing is bad? But I've never been put in that situation. I've never been put in that situation. They have certainly approached me many times, and I have said no. I've gone no. Well, I actually haven't said no. I said nothing to them directly, and then I basically said, online on Twitter that I wouldn't, but that doesn't stop people from being a part of an agency and sending things out on behalf of Raid Shadow Legends. But you don't hear from them anymore, really. You don't hear from them. They don't need the big sponsorships anymore. For me, if it came to sponsorships and, like, working with people, there has to be something that... Are they in a chat? They are. Oh. Want to try this magazine quiz I saw? Where do you see yourself in a few years, Gleam? Like that's some big mystery. I'm gonna be totes big. The kind of pop star who's everywhere you look. Oh, I'd be so happy for you. And I could tell folks I knew you then. Wait, do you still talk to me even when you're world famous pop star Cookie? Well, that might not be up to me, you know. I'll be out there living that life. It might get crazy. But don't worry. You know I can never forget you, Ione. What if you just try getting famous here on the island? That way, you might have more time for friends. Excuse you, Ione. I'm already super famous on this island if you didn't know that. And then being all popular and stuff never kept me from hanging around with you, Arthur. If offered, I think you should take sponsorships. Your audience is smart enough to know it's a job and take what you say with a pinch of salt. Nope. Very few would begrudge you, I'm sure. I would not do that. No. I would not do that. I wouldn't be comfortable doing that. At all. No. I would not be comfortable. Every person has to make their own personal decision about doing what you gotta do. I do not begrudge people making money. Like, it's difficult out there. Gotta do what you gotta do. But me, I would not feel comfortable doing that because I want to say something that I can actually personally vouch for. I was approached by the people a long, long time ago for Gibbous. Like, please cover the... Would you like to cover the demo we've got for Gibbous? The demo is publicly available. We have a Kickstarter. Would you do that? And I went, yes. I look into it. I played a bit of it. It looked really cool. I did a Let's Play of the demo, and it was awesome. And I put it out, and I backed it later myself, and it was a really good game. Owl's Guard as well. They had a Kickstarter. I asked if I could, like, do a playthrough of their demo and do it. All these situations, by the way, no money exchanged hands. Because it was a mutually beneficial thing. I covered a game that I thought was cool, and got videos out of it. And they got the exposure of being on the channel, and maybe even a couple more people. The number of times I've been playing a game, and yes, there's one going on right now. Lucy Dreaming. The developer went, hey, you seem to really like point-and-click adventure games. I do play point-and-click adventure games. Is there anything here that you are interested in covering? And I looked at their stuff and went, Lucy Dreaming looks pretty cool. And they went, oh, okay, here's a key. Do some content on it and see what you think. And I got a key, and I've been playing it, and let me tell you, I have been incredibly enjoying it. It is a very, very fun game. It's my kind of game. Winklebottom, Lord Winklebottom Investigates, was another example of a game where I was offered the publicly available link to a demo and gone, hey, check this game out, and I did. I understand when people take sponsorships. It is absolutely a thing that people do. And Sacre Bleu, yes! Sacre Bleu, you're not wrong. I decided to do that as a stream game. It was a very fun experience. There were a couple of things that I found that were a little bit awry, or not clear, but it was enjoyable. Not my kind of game either, not normally. Yeah, isn't that so PGW? But I don't begrudge people taking sponsorships. For me personally, I need to be able to truthfully say to you what I am saying. if I was handed a script for a sponsorship, I would immediately turn it down. I would be like, no. No, thank you. I would like to use my own words. I'd like to say my own things. I'd like to actually do research on the thing. And if I don't like it, I'd like to be able to say that. I'd like to present my honest and truthful opinion. Does that mean I'm leaving money on the table? Yeah, absolutely. But I'd rather do that. I'm struggling to find leaves. I'd rather do that. That's just me, though. And the thing you've got to be careful about as well is that quite a number of sponsorships are not actually sponsorships. There was a leaf by the... Oh! I suppose that does make your organization shared opinions have more weight. Yeah. It's... By the ramp. I probably ran past it, though. Like, I want... Oh, left towards the river now. Okay. Let's have a look. I think it might be up. We are playing the try and find a leaf. It was on the up. Oh, it's on the upper level. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, if we don't find it, that's fine. Maybe it's gone over here. I think it might be gone. That's fine. Ah, it's fine. Thank you very much for trying, though. But yeah. I am not the kind of person that... The kind of people that would... It's complicated to explain. The fact that I do not take sponsorships that are just any old sponsorships, and the fact that I do not have the colossally massive, super critical weight of viewers and subscribers means that I do not tend to attract the people for whom I would really want to cover the games of. Because they go to other people. Which means that for the most part, I get ones that are not specifically targeted at me, or ones that are just incredibly poor fit. And I don't begrudge people sending out emails to say, hey, could you have a look at our stuff? But quite often, I get sent things that really don't mesh with me. And I just hope that those people find the content creators that do mesh with what they're making. Like, I get sent horror games. I get sent horror games. Like, information. It's like, horror games are not my thing. They're Ween's thing, absolutely. Ween, great person to send information about horror games. Me? Not so much. It's one of the few genres I haven't done content on, really. But yeah, I've left money on the table. Absolutely I have. But I'd rather do that than do something I don't want to do. That I think is not good. If I don't believe in the thing, it will show that I don't believe in the thing. And people will then reference that and go, you don't believe in these things, why are you promoting it? And I'd be trading in a lot of long-term good faith for a very short-term benefit. And I'm, as you can see, with being in this nearly 18 years, in it for the long haul. Although, now, the one thing that's curious is, isn't it strange that out of... I suppose it's not strange, that out of all the games that I've been approached to, like, cover with publicly available demos... Oh, and, the NES-style game as well. Out of all of them, they've all been adventure games. All of them have... There's one. All of them have been adventure games. Strange, isn't it? They've all been adventure games. I do like adventure games. I wouldn't say they're my favourite genre, but I do like them. Huh. They're very good for content creation, though. I am not very adventurous. Oh, I am not. I am not adventurous. Not even slightly. I am a very unadventurous gentleman. Kiko's bread and butter content is either adventure games or FPS. RPGs as well. RPGs. I do like playing RPGs. I also have a, you know, side stint in puzzle games. But yeah, it's typically... I suppose it typically is adventure games, RPGs, or FPS games. There is a puzzle thing. I mean, Outer Wilds was... Outer Wilds. I still say, if you haven't played that game, and you're thinking about watching my thing, don't. Don't watch my thing. Play the game yourself. Then watch my thing. Play the game yourself. Then watch it. Not what I normally play, no, but it really, really gelled. You know what really... I can't even tell you why it gelled with me. I can't even tell you why it gelled with me. I can't. I cannot tell you. I'd have... No. You have to play it. Play the game. It is a game that you can only truly play once. So do not spend that playthrough watching me. Play it yourself. It is sad but true, yeah. I can never play that game the same way ever again. Ever. I can't. Even if I left it 10 years. Still wouldn't be able to play it the same way. Not be able to do it. Your advent... There's so many point-and-click... There are a lot of point-and-click adventure LPs, but there are also a lot of RPG LPs. There's also a lot of FPS LPs. I mean, just thinking about RPGs, you've got the entire Lands of Lore trilogy, the replay of that, you've got Albion, you've got Stonekeep, you've got Ultima 7, 7 Part 2, 8, 9, Ultima World 1 and 2, Ultima 1... You've got Betrayal at Krondor, you've got Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Baal, the Beholder trilogy, you've got Icewind Dale, and the Heart of Winter. That's just thinking off the top of my head. Dungeon Hack. There are a lot of point-and-click adventure LPs, though. Yes, you're right. There's Carandia 1-3. There's Goblins 1-3. Beneath the Steel Sky. The replay of Beneath the Steel Sky. You've got the Gibbous demo. You've got Beyond the Edge of Owlsguard. Discworld 1 and 2. Monkey Island. There's lots of all of them. I've been doing this for nearly 18 years. There's lots of all of them. There's a lot. Like, you could start watching my content from the very beginning, and you could still be there months later, having not finished all of it. Months. Literal months. And I'm still making more. Still putting out that content. Darn it! Missed that one. Don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. I should play another Phantasy Star game at some point. And then there's the stream games. Oh, there's the stream games. You've got, you know, the Talos Principle. You've got Might and Magic 6 and 7. Oh, I've got to play 8 at some point, don't I? Oh, I've got to play 8 at some point. Oh. Wait, old school real-time strategies? I will be honest about Dark Omen. I owned Shadow of the Horned Rat a very long time ago. It is... I did not enjoy playing it. Shadow of the Horned Rat was a thoroughly player-unfriendly experience, where you have to play that game nigh on perfectly to complete it. It's like, oh... Like, I am not the biggest fan of games that are brutally difficult. And, oh, it's also a kind of game, Animex, where maps have magic items on them. And you have to find those magic items by walking over them. They're tiny little, sometimes indistinguishable sparkles on the ground. And if you do not find that sparkle by the time the map ends, that's it. You can never get that magic item. Ever. Also, the game has branching paths. And depending upon what branching paths you take in missions, you will just not get certain units. You might get other units instead, but yeah, sometimes just like, oh, you went this way? Yeah, you don't get them. One of the things I remember playing Shadow of the Horned Rat is that after you deal with like the beginning part of the game, you're encouraged to go to certain locations. You're encouraged to either go to Lorien, the elven home, what else? Yep, troop losses are carried over to the next level, and sometimes you won't get the ability to requisition more. But so you either go to the elves, you can go help the dwarves, or the third option, you can hang around in the area that you start in, and you can help them deal with the orcs and goblins that are still a problem in that vicinity. And if you do that, you get a Hellblaster, you get a cannon. You get a cannon out of it. Having never really played Space Hulk, I cannot attest to that. I do own it, but I've not really played it.
Mayhem!
Oh, by the way, it's DJ Birdman. I'm alive and totally not crawling on the floor starving. Have you tried not crawling on the floor starving, Birdman? Also, that is 63 months on a 61-month streak. That is ever so kind of you, thank you. I see another leaf. I'm grabbing it. Now at some point, off he goes! Make it a smoothie. I have played some games that are difficult. Doom can certainly be difficult at times. I can now say that I have played Dark Souls. Dark Souls is difficult to some people. Not difficult for others. What people find difficult in terms of games wildly depends, but I'm not a fan of games that are not fair in their difficulty, like you said. You know what? When I was playing the Blood Bowl video game, you know what sort of ruined the mystique of the Blood Bowl video game slightly for me, the first one? So, I discovered that the AI for playing the game is not very good. Do you know how they made up for the AI of the game not being very good? They just gave the AI every, half 3 rolls that they could guarantee the result they wanted. Like, oh, you want to succeed at this? You succeed. You can just pick to succeed on this roll. You can do it 3 times in half the game. It's either 3 times per half or 3 times in total. They just go, yeah, you can just win. And yeah, I'm not unfamiliar with games doing that. Zed is a tantamount example to that. But here's the thing. Zed is open about the fact that you're at a disadvantage, because you can see right at the beginning of the game how many units you have and how many units your opponent has. And there is no fog of war. You can see your opponent. You know what your opponent has access to. So you know that they have more units than you do. There's also, like, Command & Conquer 1, where if the CPU gets a single piece of Tiberium into their refineries, all their refineries and their silos fill up instantly. Instantly, the original Command & Conquer. So what you had to do to ensure that you won was you, like, to cheese them, is you destroy their harvesters. And when they eventually run out of money, they can't do anything. That's why when you're playing as Nod, you pick the bikes. Sandbags as well, yeah. Or use sandbags to block off their ability. Yeah, I never did that. You can just build a sandbag wall all the way over to their base and seal them in. You can just do that. Game won't stop you. If you wanted to counteract the fact that Nod could fire nuclear missiles, just build a long sandbag line and put a single advanced watchtower on it. If that's your only watchtower, without fail, they will fire their nuke at that watchtower every single time, because they are programmed to fire their nukes at advanced watchtowers. That's what they did. But yeah, I'm very familiar with games not being fair. Games going, hey, I'm going to provide the CPU with an advantage, because in general, the CPU is not capable of keeping up with you at the same regard as, well, with them. Got jammed out because a harvester and tank got stuck on a bridge. Yep, and they just can't. They can't do anything. And they send out pre-programmed, like, the Command & Conquer AI is, in the original game, is incredibly basic, in the sense that they have a pre-programmed, we will send this type of attack against you. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's how I dealt with, airstrikes too. It's like, where are the airstrikes going? Put a random guy in the top left of the map. And they will just airstrike that one dude. It's such a weird thought. But that is how they programmed it. Such a weird thought. You know, there's one thought. Maybe at some point I will... Here's the thing. I don't know what people would want to see more. Might and Magic 8, Day of the Destroyer, or something else. Like, one day I'll definitely probably try Dark Souls 2 at some point, just because, but I get the feeling people might want to see me play Might and Magic 8. I do not have as much memory of Might and Magic 8 as I do 6 and 7. Might and Magic 8 is... for me... flawed. Like, 6 was them coming up with the idea, like, using a new engine. 7 was them refining it. 8 was... Ultima 4, 5, or 6? I'd rather LP those than stream them, if that makes any sense. It would be kind of neat to see how you like to see. I don't know. Command and Conquer is a weird thing. I never gelled with Red Alert. I never gelled with Red Alert, and I don't know why. I really like the FMV cutscenes. They're very silly. The humor is there. But I never gelled with Red Alert. Here's the weird thing. I never really gelled with Command & Conquer that much. Command & Conquer 1 I really like. Command & Conquer 2 I enjoy. I've never tried 3. Or 4. I mean, let's be real here. It started with time travel and it got worse from there. It started silly. Hi! Good to see you again, Arthur! What you up to? My favorite music is definitely KK. My favorite song of his is probably the bonus track of the Purple Vinyl Edition of his third studio album, KK Samba. The melody really gets right, gets you right there, you know. I did love CNC4. CNC4 is it is a game. Do you ever play Beasts and Bumpkins? Nope, never played it. There are lots of games. Like, here's the weird thing. I get lots of questions about did I play X or did I play Y or anything else, and the honest answer for a lot of them is no, I didn't. And then people go, but you didn't play it, but it was my favorite game. It's like, yeah. It definitely was your favorite game. Or is. But when people were playing their games of their childhood, I was playing, you know, Albion, Stonekeep, Birthright the Gorgon's Alliance for some reason. I was trying to play Descent to Undermountain. Why was I trying to play Descent to Undermountain? That is a question I ask myself every day. It's like, I could have been playing something else. But instead I played Descent to Undermountain. I wonder how much it would cost for me to get Descent to Undermountain. Hang on. Hang on. It's gonna be a lot. Just watch. Just watch. I have the CD, but like the big box. That's the manual. Oh wow, it's really hard to get. I could get the manual and the game. I can't even... The Avernum game. I do know about the Avernum, yeah. I do not recommend them for stream nor LP. That is understandable. But, yeah. I've been looking at my list of games, like big box games I want to get, and I have to be honest to myself. I'm probably never going to be able to get Duke Nukem 3D. Because I looked at the price of Duke Nukem 3D in its box, and I could get most of the games that I am still wanting to get in big boxes for less than the cost of getting Duke Nukem 3D. I'm willing to wait for like a big deal, but I don't think one's coming along. And the thing is that a lot of these are not getting any cheaper. Oh boy, are they not getting cheaper. But how much is... Oh, you want to know? Okay, you want to know how much it costs? If you want, like, a proper box of it, a big box one, that's not like a Premier Collection or a re-release, yeah, you want the big box, a proper one, you're looking at, well over 150 pounds, 200 pounds. Yeah. It's expensive. Yeah. I found a box undermounted for $81. Yeah, I sadly cannot, like, ship things from the US like that. That's a heavy box. Yeah. Know what you mean, though. There are ones that are bids, you know. There are bids. You could certainly bid on them. maybe I'll try bidding and, you know, see if you can get other stuff. But non-sale is, yeah, that'll probably never stop. Probably not, no. But yeah, you know, I'm willing to wait on things. And also when something's really expensive, I'm willing to take my time to grab the parts as they come. But you know what I'm not going to grab, folks? And some people have been waiting for this. You've been waiting. I know you've been waiting. Gotta just, yeah. Don't mind me, that was the sound of who we're going to be raiding. For it is time for me to thank you all for being here, because you're all absolutely, thank you, Demon Dragon, you're all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. Couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community, and I just so amazingly appreciative of the fact that you all spend your time here with me this afternoon. But yeah, big box PC game collecting, from games from like the 90s, some of them in the 80s, very expensive now. It was expensive back then, even more expensive now. There's a couple of things I need to quickly talk about though before we conclude. Starting off with the website, kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there. You can also check my schedule and retrain Dust on whilst Swanny's Wicker Bar and Hope. There's also the Discord. There you can join a large thriving community of which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of much space, and there's places streams past and present. And if you link your Twitch and Discord together, you're subject to Twitch, and you see Twitch and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do, as I'm a Let's Play stream by sitting behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, test streams, test recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And in these times with the mortgage and food, bills, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. But remember, only ever put money towards me in any way that you can afford to spend. The disposable income that isn't going to break your bank and put you in a dire financial strait. Never put yourself in a dire financial situation just to help me. Think of yourself first, and then think of me if you wish to. Those of you that do pledge not only get a different card name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put your session forward for the Patreon shortlist votes. If you want to find other, I don't have one of those Animex. If you want to find other ways to support me, you can do so by checking out my content on YouTube. There is Kikoskia, my 17.75-year-old 10,000 plus strong video Let's Play channel. I'm so old. And then there's VODskia, my newer VOD focus channel. If you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking, commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. There's also my social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, and the community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming and my Let's Play videos go live and all kinds of random other things. I don't have one of those, Tiny. I definitely do not have one of those. There's also the Throne Wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. It's been demolished multiple times, but there is like one tiny thing on there right now. Just something for like future little 40k bits to make my librarians that I'm going to be building for the Marines Extreme that much more like my librarians. Just, you know, tiny little bits to help out that. There is some innocent whistling going on. There is some innocent whistling going on. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible. I know you didn't contribute to that. You did! You did! You might have done so, and I do appreciate it. But you are all absolutely wonderful and amazing, and just the most fantastic group of people I could ever ask for. You really, really are just that awesome. And I know I say it all the time, but I genuinely mean it. You are just... I'm just so humbled that you continue to enjoy my content even after all these years. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, is Monday, 7 PM GMT. It will be the continuing adventures of the Ikean RimWorld community. In RimWorld, there is many a thing that is afoot, and I'm struggling to deal with all of them, but hey, we have 2 kids now in the colony, and one of them is slowly growing up. They will probably become a great member of the community. We just gotta hope that everything doesn't violently explode. But hey, we had to install heaters for the first time. That's something. Something I wasn't expecting to do, but there we go. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be a much better place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. And thank you again, everyone. Seriously, thank you.